Check, check. Check 1, 2. It is Monday, October 9th, 2023. I believe it is Columbus Day, but today is not a trading holiday for the U.S. markets. We are dropping down slightly. Significant geopolitical news. And here's Meta coming all the way back down to the low 14s. I wonder if I can get picked up down there. Real small size again, just not. Don't have the appetite here in this environment to be risking a lot. Here's Amazon trying to pop up. I'm going to switch out to a 5-minute and a 2-minute just to get a better view. I'm liking the Amazon less now on the short side. I'm going to cancel the Amazon. I'm going to go over to Meta and bring that in. Back down to the low 14s. Maybe we can get those high 13s. This Amazon looks like a short to me. Let me clear this out. I think the stop is here at 60, and the short, yeah, around this 20-cent level. I'm gonna try to put that on. I'm at 22 cents, trying to get the short on. I might have to come down to 15. Well, no, it's there. It is at 20. Can we get 22 cents short? I know everything's at highs, but this thing's screaming like a short. So there is my short on Amazon. Stops up at 60. Already into the 30s. Not what I was looking for. Into 35. Apple's on highs. Let's look at Apple. Apple's on highs. 178 is the new high day. But I'm really looking at this Amazon on the short side. Everything else was on highs, and this Amazon just looking weak. And if we get a turn here and come back in, this thing could be coming in a point. We'll see. Right now, not working. So we'll see. Into the 40s. Not what I was looking for. Everything else making highs. Big lot went off there. 27,000 shares, 22 cents. That's interesting. Everything else at highs, and Amazon can't really gain a bid. Nvidia on highs. No, it's not. That's some kind of late print. That's not actually on highs. Meta is actually on highs. Meta continues to rip. Meta continues to rip, and there goes Amazon, and now she's coming in. I saw a big, big bid right there, advertising, and that makes me think that this is definitely a short, because that kind of advertisement there, you see that 20-cent advertising? Let's watch the tape. Yeah, Meta's on highs, I get that. Yeah, here she comes in. Amazon. Let's see what happens here. Can we get a flush down below 26? And I'll set a 320 on high day on Meta. What can we get a flush down below? If we get a quick one down to the low 80s, I'm just going to take it down there. Call it a day. There's just not much going on. Just scalp it out. That big bid that was advertising here, though, that was a good sign for the short. I think it was right around here, right around 20 cents. Now we're drifting back up into the mid 20s. So definitely not pulling away from this area like I was foreseeing. I would have expected us to pull back down into the 80s quicker than this. So I do have a time stop in my head that's starting to tick. And there's 10 a.m. 10 a.m. buy program turns on. I see a bunch of tech names hitting highs here. And there goes a pop in Amazon. Google, new highs. High day. It's interesting, everything going to highs, but Amazon can't really get above pre-market lows. And in fact is getting pounded on the bid. And here she comes into 26. There's 25s. Will the selling pressure continue? Can we continue down to the 90s? 80s maybe? There's the 90s. Would like to see that 26 bid just drop away, but not seeing that yet. What did that 26 bid do? They bought some. Let's see what happens when they hit that 26 bid again. Definitely bought some at 26, yeah, 34,000. Bought at 26. Let's see what happens here. Do they hit that 26? Yeah, a little bit. But can we hold a 26 offer? Yeah, here we come in. Let's see if we can get a swoop down to the 80s, and then I'll cover this thing and head off to work. 96 is not seeing a lot of selling on the bid, though. 26 reappears. Trying to stay patient for this turn because I think it could easily come in 20 cents here, and I could get that 20 cents additional. Let's see what it looks like. I just don't like that 26 bid reappearing all the time. Can we actually drive down? They hit the 96s. There they go to the 90s. Did not get down to the low 80s. I'm down at 81 cents. I'm 4 cents away. AMD hits lows. 4 cents away. 3 cents, 2 cents, 1 cent, and I am flat Amazon right there. And that's it for me. I'm going to call that a day. That was the trade I was looking for. I wanted to actually initiate it earlier in the session, but I ended up pulling it because I didn't like the way that it was ticking. And then I just saw the selling on the tape and on the footprint around here. Look at this thing go into the 60s now. Could have gotten even more out of it. And then everything else going to highs. Amazon relatively weak to the crowd, and find a safe place. Find a place to get short that is tilted in my favor, and just scalp it out there. Yeah, I covered at 81. It's down in the 60s. You know, execution will never be perfect, but otherwise, pretty happy with that trade I took.